What's up guys? Now for a long time I have seen different people on the Wix Code forum and other places talk about generating invoices without using Wix Invoice. Now the first thing you'll ask is why? Well, the reason is after the launch of Wix Code, the doors to endless possibilities were opened. Web apps, custom online stores, you name it. And a couple of months ago, while I was on a project making an online store just using Wix Code, one of the most challenging aspects I faced was how should I generate invoices for orders? For example, of course, with the Stripe API, I could collect the payment, and with SendGrid, I can send the confirmation email via an after insert hook placed into the orders database. But how should I generate an invoice, a proper PDF invoice, which is, I think, standard in 2018 on any online order? The solution I came up with is pretty handy and a bit time consuming, but it gets the job done beautifully. So I'll go ahead and show you how it should be done. The first thing you're going to need is a dynamic page connected to the orders database. You're going to need an order database, but apart from that, you're going to need an items database too. This is how the online store with Wix Code works, because the orders database is going to generate invoice numbers, so it's going to go serial wise 2, 3, 4, 5, but the items database is going to house all the items that have been ordered under an invoice. For example, in the invoice number column in the orders database, there can only be a number once. For example, 2, after that it has to go to 3, but in the invoice number column in the items database, it can be repeated given the amount of items a person has ordered in a certain invoice. So this is the dynamic page that is connected to the orders database. It's going to house all the invoice numbers, so it's just going to go serial wise. Don't worry about the double invoice numbers you saw, because I've been doing a lot of tests recently. As you can see, it has 2 items. Most of them have 2 items because I was primarily testing with 2 items. It has some sort of visual cue when you mark it as fulfilled and when you mark it as cancel. Standard search functions, a total describing the number of unfulfilled, fulfilled orders and refunds, employee picture, employee name, today's date. Now the download invoice button, how does it work? So basically, the download invoice button, it makes a call to the API service called PdfMyUrl. This is a service which converts web pages to PDFs. I recommend it very highly because I've been using it for the previous projects, and it's just fantastic. You're gonna send them the URL for the invoices dynamic page along with the filtered. So on the invoices dynamic page, I have a filter for the invoice number which will filter the repeaters on it according to the URL. So I send them a pre-filled URL, and when the page loads, the JavaScript takes the number of the invoice number from the URL and it filters the page and repeater accordingly. So I send all this data along with my license. You're gonna have to purchase a license for this, and a couple of other more functionalities such as what I want to name the PDF and what size I want. For example, A4, orientation, portrait, and I want the converter to wait for 7.5 seconds because I want to give the JavaScript which is on the page some time to load. I want to have it in a print friendly format, and I choose to have a margin accordingly. Now the most delicate part is designing the invoices dynamic page. Now you have to literally take a ruler, enable the rulers over here, and then design the dynamic page so that when it's more than 3 items in one page, the fourth item automatically goes on to the next page and does not cut into half and shows half in one page and half in the second page. So you have to literally take a ruler and use a little bit of collapsible boxes and a few more rules to do that, but in the end it will look perfect. Let me show you. So this is my invoice for 3 items, 1 2 3, and I have the total, shipping address, billing address. This is my invoice for 4 items, 1 2 3 4. So as you can see, nothing has been cut. The shipping address and billing address goes on the second page. For 5 items, I think this is where the, yes, 1 2 3 4 5, yeah, as you can see, looking good. And the 6th item, where the items start going on to different pages, so 1 2 3 4 5 on the first, and you can see the separation, beautiful. So that's it. I mean, it's a very delicate and difficult thing. I tried to explain it to you as much as I could, but honestly, if you want something like this, you're gonna have to hire a developer, a proper JavaScript developer or Wix Code developer. Better check out the Wix Arena, or I'll leave my email in the description below along with the PdfMyUrl link, so you can check them both out. Drop me an email if you want me to help you in any web-based project. Goodbye.